Yo, 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 what's up, people? This your boy Pete Ross back in the building with the homie.
Young Gil, what's up?
Yo, and right now we have a very interesting discussion. Alright, two killers. One from the Friday the 13th franchise and the other one from the Halloween franchise. We have Jason Voorhees versus Michael Myers. You know what I mean? So, where you stand on this issue, El?
We're talking about who's going to win in a fight between them two?
Yes.
My money's on Jason.
Really?
Yes, but we're talking about who does their job better. It's definitely Michael Myers.
What makes you think Jason can beat Michael Myers?
Well, one, Jason's not a living person. Jason's a fucking evil entity reborn.
Okay.
He can't die, pretty much.
Okay.
Mike Myers is just a human who has psychological problems.
Not true.
And he's not just human?
Absolutely not true.
I don't know. If you watch the last Halloween movie, he actually finally died.
Well, yeah, that's speculated that he died. You mean the one from last year?
Yes.
It's speculated that he died in that movie because one, when the thing was on fire where they had him at, he wasn't even in there at the end of the movie. You didn't see him in there. You know what I mean?
So you think he's still alive?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Think he's still alive?
Yeah, and I think they're gonna make a cheesy, corny Halloween 2. It's gonna be terrible. You know what I mean? But that's neither here nor there. Now, you're saying Jason is not human, right?
He's not human.
Okay.
Mike Myers is human.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
Well, if we're going on the narrative of Halloween 2 through what? The Curse of Michael Myers, which was 6. You know what I'm saying? It can be, well, we ain't even count Season of the Witch. But according to the lore of Michael Myers, you know what I'm saying, he was ultimately brought back to life every time he was supposed to be dead, or they tried to kill him due to the fact of the thorn coat.
But them movies, they're just movies made by random people.
I think they all had the same producer.
But if you actually want to follow the continuity, this Halloween is actually the true sequel to the original Halloween.
So they say. You know what I mean? After they made 150 million movies.
I mean, they made 150 movies of Jason, too.
Oh,
they
yeah,
had
no
him going
doubt.
to outer space. They
That
had
was
him going
trash.
to the hood.
You mean Manhattan? Yeah, Manhattan was good though. Manhattan was good. You know what I'm saying? Me personally,
Like, do you count all of the Jason movies, too?
I mean, we can.
Like, if we do that, when Jason went to space, he was metal.
No doubt. That was a terrible movie though. I thought so.
And do you also want to talk about when Jason goes to hell? He came back as a spirit.
That was terrible too. Now he came back as a little worm.
So, you know,
Jason
if
goes
we want to put all the movies in, Jason definitely going to have the upper hand.
I don't know, man. I just think Michael Myers will destroy Jason. You know what I mean? Because I think Michael Myers, unlike Jason, I think Jason has the brain of one of the small lawnmower engine.
Lawnmower engine?
Yeah, he has the brain that's small. And Michael, he is more human than Jason.
Because Michael Myers is human. He suffers from psychological defects. He has schizophrenia.
But I feel like Michael would destroy Jason just on the simple premise of his killing style. You know what I mean? And his relentlessness. See, I'm gonna explain something to you. If we saw Michael Myers right now, Michael Myers got a brain, man. If we saw Michael right now, that's a chance that we could get away from Michael Myers. Because he won't be thinking about us. But Jason, he got the brain of a lawnmower engine of a Troy built, right? Okay, and he just killed any fucking thing, man.
And so is Michael Myers.
Michael Myers kill you if you get in the way of his mission.
No. The last Halloween, he was going in motherfuckers' houses.
Okay, but let's talk about the other Halloween movies, the narrative before the new Halloween, because ultimately Michael was indestructible. After they pumped that fool full of bullets and he was sitting there in that cell in Part 5.
Alright,
come on, man.
Michael Myers suffers from extreme obsession.
What?
Obsession.
Okay. Okay.
That's how most serial killers come about, is extreme obsession from mental disability. Schizophrenia, psychopath. Now that fuels people to do inhuman-like feats.
Okay.
There's been countless cases through history about serial killers who've been shot hundreds of times and still out there.
Man, I don't know nobody that can survive what the hell Michael survived when he went through that damn grind.
There are serial killers who actually, have this.
I don't know about that
fixation on a certain person, and will go to extremes to get that fixation out.
Oh yeah, I believe that, but I don't believe they can endure the type of punishment that you're talking about for a normal man. A normal dude. Michael Myers is not a normal dude. Michael Myers is the greatest killing machine of all time.
Michael Myers kills the best. Between Michael Myers and Jason, Michael Myers kills the best. He stalks them. He gives them a false sense of insecurity and a false sense of security. It's like, yeah, I got away from him when he's just right in the next room.
Right, but
But with Jason, though, Jason is not alive. You can't kill something that's already dead. Jason is dead. He lives underwater.
Look, man. Michael Myers will destroy Jason Voorhees. I'm trying to tell you something, Larry, for a fact.
If we are going based off of facts and based off of all the movies, Jason would fuck Michael Myers up.
It's not happening, though. It's not happening. You know how many ways it is to actually kill and get rid of Jason? It's easy to get rid of Jason. I could get rid of Jason if I wanted to.
How could you get rid of Jason?
You know what I'm saying? Just lure him down to the Ohio River, you know what I'm saying? Put a bear trap on him, you know what I'm saying? And then let the rock go down into the thing, and he drowned. See,
but you had to catch him in a bear trap. Jason has superhuman strength.
Look, listen.
He punched a motherfucker's head off.
Listen. You forget.
He punched a dude's head off.
You forget what Tommy did to him in Part 6. When he put that boulder around him and that motherfucker sank. He was dead. He was gone in. Until the girl thought him up. Because her daddy died in the same lake. Or some shit like that.
He was not dead. He cannot drown.
Jason was dead, man, in Part 6.
He cannot drown.
Jason was toast. He
lives under the water.
Jason is afraid of water.
That is why he lives under water. Jason movie, he comes out of the water.
Part 6, the end of Part 6, Tommy Jarvis is a grown man. He gets Jason under the water, hooked to a large boulder where he can't get the fuck out. Now, Jason never would have came back if the psychic chick wasn't thinking about her father and that energy was redirected towards Jason. That's how Jason was resurrected. Jason was done. But in the same token, in that same movie, at the end when she thought about her father actually came back and got Jason ass. It's just that her psychic energy wasn't directed towards what it was supposed to be directed towards. Jason was toast, my friend.
Michael Myers has been toast many times.
Matter of fact, Friday the 13th, Part 4, the final chapter, he was done in the grave. He was done in the grave. Tommy Jarvis went to the grave and lightning bolt struck Jason and woke his ass up. And Tommy Jarvis never went back to see if he was in there for real. He wouldn't even be alive now.
And how many times has Michael Myers got murked?
Oh, he's been murked plenty of times. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't no corny shit like that.
Michael Myers is just a human.
He's two humans.
Say what?
I said, you still say Michael Myers is two humans. Nigga, how you walk? How you take damage? That's stepfather under that damn mask.
Yo, man, I'm just saying, man.
Michael Myers is just a human that is a psychopath and has a obsession with Laura, while Jason is just an embodiment of evil entity on Earth. He is unhuman, inhuman.
But just because you're undead don't mean you can't get dealt with. Michael Myers to deal with Jason.
I don't know if Michael Myers can actually beat Jason in a real fight.
I believe
If
Michael
you put
Myers
them in front of each other and have them fight, I think Michael Myers would win. I mean, Jason would win.
I don't think so. What you think about a blasting game?
Because
I
one, you
think
got
it
to think,
depends.
Jason knocked a dude's head off with a punch.
What are we doing? We doing current? Jason
Come on, man. You
Myers?
saw you saw what Michael Myers did to the dude. You know what I'm saying, with his foot in the last movie. Come on, man. What? What?
Okay, so do they both have superhuman strength and shit?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so who can? Then it goes down who can take the better damage, and I think Mike probably could.
Mike definitely can take the better damage. Definitely. Remember in part 4 where they was shooting him up in the woods and shit? He fell through that shit.
Yeah, you fall and get up like Undertaker, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And he swam out and he was still alive, man. He took all that damn punishment. Come on, man.
Now,
Come on, man.
Now, like I said, don't get me wrong, but it also about location too. Now, if we were in the woods, whereas Jason would have home advantage, Jason would win.
I'm talking about if they was in a boxing ring.
Why would they be in a boxing ring?
I'm just saying in general, if right here tomorrow, right, and they met each other right here.
We met each other right here tomorrow.
Right here tomorrow, Jason and Michael Myers. Michael Myers will fuck Jason up.
You got to think. Jason has a machete. Michael Myers has a kitchen knife.
But see, the problem with that theory is that the only thing Jason can ultimately kill with is a machete.
But
Michael Myers can kill in several different
But
ways.
you
Jason's
just said
killed
Jason knocked the dude's head clean off, so he can kill in different ways too.
Well, yeah, of course.
In fact, in
I mean, if we're talking,
Jason used axes. Jason used pitchforks. Jason used a bunch of things.
so did Michael Myers. He didn't just use a butcher knife to kill people.
One of the what's that? Jason goes in space. He used one camp counselor to beat another camp counselor. So, or I thought he put him in a sack and just beat their ass back and forth.
Jason X is so terrible.
It may be terrible, but hey, it counts.
I mean, I guess it's canon, but yo, I'm going with Michael Myers. Who you going
Overall, like I said, it depends on the environment.
with? Okay, break the environments down.
Now, if we were in like
Woods.
in a wooded setting, then Jason, but preferably if it was Crystal Lake. Jason would have the advantage.
Okay, so what would Michael's advantage be?
Mike's advantage is he can take damage better. But it doesn't matter how much damage you can take. If I got the advantage everywhere you go, you're gonna take damage left to right.
All Jason has to do is cut a tail with one swing. Jason could do that.
And Michael could do that to Jason.
Not with a butcher knife.
But Michael's not using a butcher.
Michael Myers has never decapitated anyone.
I don't know if that's true, Larry. I think part 2 he decapitated somebody.
With what?
Halloween 2. I can't remember, but I think he decapitated somebody with a surgical instrument, a big ass surgical axe. I think. Don't quote me on that. But he's used more weapons than the damn butcher knife.
His iconic. Okay, we'll say the iconic weapons. The iconic weapon for Michael Myers is the butcher knife. The iconic weapon for Jason is the machete.
Bro. Okay. And your point is what?
I think Jason will fuck Michael Myers up in a one-on-one fight.
I disagree, man. I'm going with Michael Myers in a one-on-one fight.
But if
Who
we're
you
talking
going with?
about who's the better killer, it's definitely Michael Myers.
What makes Michael the better killer? Let me ask you that.
One, Michael Myers has that fear factor. He stalks you, gives you a false sense of security. Now, he could be stalking you and you think you get away. Now, then you relax and next thing you know, Michael Myers is right around the corner stabbing you. But with Jason, he just comes after you. But Michael Myers stalks you, plays with you, toys with you.
And he a playing toy with Jason, because I told you he got the brain of a lawnmower.
But Jason's not a very good human, though. You think Jason has a fear of being stalked by someone? No, Jason doesn't have a fear for that. You think Jason's going to panic? Nah, Jason's just going to look for him like, hey, come for me.
Okay,
Tell Freddy that shit.
my choice is gonna still be Michael. Michael, because I think Michael's the smarter one.
Right. So it's like putting Spider-Man up against the Hulk, right? You know, Spider-Man to kick the Hulk ass out.
Which Hulk you talking about?
I'm talking about the Hulk from the comic books back in the day with
Again,
Spider-Man.
Which Hulk you talking about? There's a Hulk that has the mind of Banner in the body of Hulk.
The retarded Hulk.
The Green Hulk?
Yeah. The slow Hulk. The slow Hulk that refused to admit that he's David Banner. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I ultimately I go with Michael Myers. You know what I'm saying? And it may be a little bias on my side. You know what I'm saying? Because this is my favorite horror movie franchise.
It's my favorite horror movie franchise either. But I'm not gonna be biased. I think Jason will win in a 1v1 fight. I think Jason will win.
I know.
But I think Michael Myers is the cooler and better killer.
So, would you hang out with Michael Myers?
If he would not kill me, yes.
And you know what? And Michael Myers just seemed like he probably take a bath more than Jason. So I would probably hang out with Michael instead of some stinky motherfucker like Jason.
Jason always in the water, so technically he always taking a bath.
What that got to do? He
Technically always taking a bath.
Yeah, but he hanging out in shit like the Ohio River though. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel you, but Jason been wearing a Dickie jump. I mean, Michael Myers been wearing a Dickie jumpsuit since the '80s. Probably earlier than that.
Come on, man. At least he washed it, yo.
Like, Michael Myers is my favorite horror character. Hands
Really?
down.
That's impressive, Larry.
I do think Jason would beat Michael Myers in a 1v1.
Okay, what would it take for Michael to beat Jason to you?
Him to be undead.
He is undead,
He is not undead. He is a living human being.
according to the last movie. Now, according to Halloween 666, the Curse of Michael Myers, what was the one before that one? The Return and the Revenge. He's superhuman, man.
Right? If you want to use all the movies, when Jason went to space, Jason became a regenerating metal mutant monster.
How did they kill Jason and Jason?
They sent him into space.
You know what I'm saying?
They didn't kill him. They just sent him into outer space, and he was still alive, breathing.
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah, he did wake up, did he?
Yeah, he was frozen or something.
Like they sent him in. They had to send him into space because they couldn't fuck with him.
Okay, all right. What do y'all think, people? Jason or Michael Myers? I'm going with Mike Myers, Eminem.
Again, I'm gonna go with Jason 1v1, but Michael Myers is my favorite. Especially on Dead by Daylight, I be fucking people up with Michael Myers, stalking them around, teasing them, playing with them. But the real winner is Ultra Instinct Shaggy. Shaggy will fuck them all up.
Yeah, Shaggy got it. Even without Ultra Instinct, Shaggy got it.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, Shaggy got it even without the Ultra Instinct.
Especially when Shaggy comes out with that new Mortal Kombat.
Is it really gonna happen? It ain't gonna happen. I know Ed Boon was kind of teasing it on his Twitter, but I don't think it's
If they add Shaggy to Mortal Kombat, you best know Shaggy's gonna be the best fighter in that game.
I hope so. Shit. So
I would have to buy Mortal Kombat just to get Shaggy. I even pay for the DLC for it.
Oh yeah. So we out of here, people. This Nerd Light 513 with the homie
Young L.
Boy gang.
and we out. Peace.